Now let me get this straight. I have never been the one to talk down on a game before it's released. I've never been the one to just be disrespectful to a company's hard work. But I hope, and I promise you when I say this, I hope with all of my heart that this game fails with everything it has in it. I hope it crashes and burns, and I hope the company never makes another game in their life. And this is because this game, Lies of P, that everyone is so hyped up because it's a Bloodborne like Souls-like game where the character is seemingly doing the same 3 damn attacks with every freaking enemy he runs up on, and he's just kind of walking up to them. They have no sense of presence that he's actually there. This game is made by Neowiz, and if you know me, you know my history with Neowiz. I've played literally every iteration of Blessed they've bought out, and I've been screwed over in each and every one, like everyone else that has played those games. And you're wondering, man, if you were screwed over in the first one, why didn't you learn your lesson? I had hope. I had hope at the time that they would come back and do something better the next time. And I kept having hope until they shut down the latest iteration, which was Blessed Unleashed for the console version, which the game was running well until they did their pretty much their last update, their last big update. They screwed everyone over, made 3 classes useless, and then decided, hey, we're going to do some updates later that are going to balance things out. And then we're like, oh no, we're just shut the game down. And that was it. So I hope with with everything in me, with every fiber of my being, that this game fails, because I don't think they deserve anything good in life. I don't think anyone that works at Neowiz that has anything to do with any decision making deserves anything good in life. I hope this game fails. I hope players realize this game is crap, because it looks like crap. It looks like a steampunk Bloodborne. It looks like a steampunk Dark Souls. It looks like something that it just looks wrong. It's weird. Like, the graphics look cool and all, like, yeah, the character looks like really well rendered and whatever, but I'm not sold that they've done this any good. Maybe single player games are where they actually do good in the world, where they actually make a decent game and put it out there because they have to do no updates to it. But from what I've experienced so far, Neowiz is a terrible company. They are a garbage company. They have done nothing good for the MMO sphere, even though that's where they started pushing their games out in the last few years. LiesOfP is going to be their first standalone, I guess, single player game in a while. And honestly, I am not sold on anything with it. I hope it fails. I will not be purchasing it. I will not be making any more content on it after this, unless I am bashing the shit out of Neowiz if the game fails. And I trust me, if it fails, I hope it burns. I want it to smolder as it falls to the earth, and I want it to break into pieces. And I want their revenue to just disappear. I want all earnings for this game to just come into negative somehow. I want things that are not possible, really, because I just hate Neowiz at this point. Like, they screwed up 2 great games they could have made really good. They could have even just sold the rights to the games and let someone else make the game, because they had a good combat system. They had a good dungeon. They had a good dungeon format. They had a good progression system. They just screwed it up with bad management. And so I hope LiesOfP fails. I'm not, this is, like I said, this is the first time I've been so negative towards a game. I've never hoped any other game failed. I've never hoped anything bad on any game companies. This is gonna be the one. This is the one where I drop my hat, I lose my chivalry, I put away all my my freaking bravado and everything, and just hope it fails. And honestly, nothing about this game looks unique. Like, yeah, it has robots that, you know, are that are, I guess, against whatever is left of humanity, and your character's like a human android Pinocchio type of bullshit. But like, what is there? Like, it's Bloodborne steampunk, and honestly, Bloodborne does enough of that on its own, so it's not really anything new per se. It's just something in the Bloodborne style of gameplay, and if that's what you're looking for, I mean, more power to you. But I'm hoping this game drops dead, fails, gets no updates, is buggy on day one, people crash through the floor. I hope there's so many desync issues, and just, I hope the worst for this game. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'm sorry, I don't care.